morning, grade 3. So, as I promised, I have come with a very interesting topic for today. This is lesson number 3. I hope you all are ready with your textbook. So, open your reader, page 122, just to check. Yes, so make sure that you open the lesson number 3. And what is the title of the lesson? It is Parts of a Plant, Their Functions. Parts of a plant and their functions. You know what the title means very well. So, what are parts? You know, we have already observed many plants in our previous lessons when we were doing the previous chapters. And you know what are parts of the plant? If any of you can recollect, just recollect the parts of the plant. And before that, I just want to show you a small surprise. I have a plant to show you today with relevance to this lesson. So what is this plant? Basically this is a rose plant. You all can identify with the help of the flowers. So what exactly you can see in a plant? That is my first question to you. What exactly can you see? We can see the most prominent thing in the rose plant is what? We always first look at the flowers of a plant. Yes or no? Because they look so beautiful and colorful. And what are the other parts of the plant? You can see the leaf. Can you see the branches? Can you see the main stem to which all the branches are there? If you see the main stem here in the center, to that you are getting all side branches. If you can see it clear, this is one branch, this is one branch, and this is another branch. So where are the flowers grown? The flowers have grown on all the branches, right? So in between the flowers and the plant is a very interesting subject to learn. And what else you find in this plant? You can also see some buds. Can you see the buds? What is a bud? The bud is a future flower. That means it will grow in its size and slowly it will blossom into a flower like this. So a bud is present in the apex, that means at the end of every branch. You can see this. Yeah, isn't it so beautiful? Yeah. So these buds will grow into flowers in future. And what else you find? Of course, I don't want to pull out the plant to see the roots. So definitely, how do you think the plant is fixed to the soil? The plant is fixed to the soil with the help of roots, that we all know. So when we pour water, the roots will absorb the water for the plant and keep the plant very fresh. So if you look at the picture given in your reader, you will find it very interesting. That is all about parts of the plant, and you have the picture depicted in this. Can you see this picture? The picture that is given in the text is showing you different parts of the plant. So now let's begin to read the lesson. So you will read after your teacher reads, and we are going to learn some new spellings also in this lesson. Whichever new spellings you come across, you have to underline them using a pencil. Okay, that's very interesting. Now let's begin with our reading part. So just put your pointer finger, put it on the paper. Lesson number 3. Hope you all open to page 122. So we are going to read about different parts of a plant. So we see many types of plants around us. Plants are very useful to us. They give us many things. Some plants give us flowers, some give us vegetables, and some give us fruits. So you have to give me the example. What example you will give me for the flowers? Where do we get flowers? What all flowers you see in the outside world? You see rose flowers, jasmine flowers, right? So I am just writing what are the different things that you observe in a plant. Let's just first understand. So among the flowers, you see the flowers of plants, you see. Then plants also give us vegetables, and plants also give us fruits. Do you agree with me? Okay. So what are things we get from plants? We get flowers from plants like jasmine, rose, marigold, all these beautiful flowers. We get vegetables like brinjal, tomato, carrot, onion, potato from the plants. We get fruits, tasty, yummy, juicy fruits like mango, watermelon, strawberry, grapes, all these from the plants. Now let's get back to the reading part again. So what are the parts of a plant? So isn't it so interesting to learn when there are so many uses of plants that you understand that you get fruits from plants, you get vegetables from plants, and you get flowers from plants, and they are so useful to us in many ways, and we should know about the different parts of the plants as well. So let's get back to the reading part. Put your pointer finger. Parts of a plant. This is the heading of this paragraph. So let's start our reading. Like us, plants are also living things. This we have learnt in our living and non-living chapter, that plants and animals are living things. Now, just as our body is made up of different parts, the plants also have many parts. Wow, this is very interesting to understand. As you all have your parts of your body, like you have your legs, you have your head, you have your hands, you have your stomach. So all these make up your body, yes or no? So just like you children have different parts of a body, the plant also has different parts of it. So let's understand. Look at the picture given 3.1. This shows different parts of a plant. If we carefully see a plant, it consists of two main parts. What are the two main parts? What you can see above the ground, what you cannot see below the ground. Yes? So what we can see above the ground? If anyone can give me a guess. Yes, some of you could answer. That's very nice. It is the shoot, that is the stem. Now give me the answer. What you can see below the ground which you cannot see. What you can find when you take the plant out of the soil, that is the root. So with what the plant is fixed to the soil is the root. So there are basically the two systems that you can consider them as the main parts of a plant. What are they? Shoot and the root. What are they? Shoot and the root. So I am just writing the spellings of it. What is the spelling of shoot? S-H-O-O-T. Shoot. What do you mean by shoot? Many of you must got confused. Shoot is nothing but the stem. Again you get confused. I again have this plant to show you. This is the stem. This is the stem of the plant. Can you see the main stem of the plant? Okay, this is called the shoot of the plant. Now, next part of the plant parts includes the root. Sometimes the roots are one single root and sometimes the roots are many also in their number. Where is this root? This is, let's understand about the stem. Stem is above the ground. Where is the stem? Above the ground. And where are the roots? Roots are below the ground. below the ground. So I cannot pluck out the plant and I cannot show you the roots because the plant will die. So I am just showing you the shoot, that is the stem. Okay, hope you can understand. So now let's get back to the reading part. So one of the part of the plant lies under the ground and the other part lies above the ground. I just mentioned you that one part of the plant, it is above the ground and one part of the plant is below the ground. These are the two important facts that we should understand about shoot and the root. Now, the part of the plant which remains under the ground is called root. The part of the plant which remains above the ground is called the shoot. The shoot of a plant has stem, branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. The fruit contains seeds inside them. Each part of the plant has a special work to do. If one part of the plant does not work properly, the plant will not stay healthy. Let us now study these parts one by one and also their functions. So what do you understand from this paragraph? Each part of the plant has a different function. So just imagine your own body. If any part of your body, if it doesn't work properly, like for example your hand does not work properly or your stomach does not work properly and it will not digest the food properly that you are eating, will you stay healthy? No, it's not possible because the impact of this will be on the other parts of your body. The effect of this will be on the other parts of your body. Just like that, like how you suffer if one part of your body doesn't work properly, the whole body will become very weak. Either it becomes weak or it doesn't become active in its function. So the same way, the plant parts also should be very, very healthy and they should always do their function to keep the plant grow healthy throughout. You like small children, if you take care of all parts of your body and if you take care of your stomach, you eat healthy, then again the stomach will help you to grow healthy and function properly with all other organs of your body. So just like plant, just like you babies, if all parts of the plant work properly only, the plant will grow healthy. So I just want to ask you questions. You have to tell me what part we are holding the plant. So you have to just tell me what is the part of this plant I am holding now. This is the most interesting part that you can tell me. What is it? This is the, yes, I just wait for your answer. Very good. This is the flower of the plant. Now, what is this main part that is coming from above the ground level? What is this? The main stem, or we also call it as the shoot. Very good. Now, what is this part of the plant that is coming from the stem? The main stem is giving out some branches. Can you see the branch? And what is the branch having? It is having some leaves. Can you see the leaves? The part that I am holding is the beautiful leaf of the plant. And what do you see at the tip of the plant, at the top of the plant or the apex of the plant? What is this? This is the beautiful bud of the rose. What it becomes in future? Yes, you are right. It becomes the flower of the plant. It grows in size and it becomes the flower of the plant. So I cannot pull out the roots, so I am not able to show you the roots. But where are the roots present? They are present. If you take out the plant, they are present below the soil. But if I take out the plant, it will die. So I am not showing you the roots. Okay. So our primary quiz is done. So hope everybody could identify all the parts of the plant. That's very good on your part. So what did we learn in the first paragraph? We have learnt about different parts of the shoot. So what does the shoot contain? You have to tell me. The stem contains, the shoot contains, the shoot is the whole thing that has all branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits in it. The whole thing we call it as shoot system. Okay. So what do you have in your shoot? The first major part of the plant, you have, what do you have in your shoot? The different parts that you have in your shoot are the stem that I have shown you just now, branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. So let's just understand what does a shoot contain in it and what a root contains afterwards. So first let us understand what the shoot system has. So I will keep the heading shoot and the root. Okay. So what do we have in the shoot system? We have, first thing you have to tell me, the main stem. S-T-E-M, stem. Very good. Next, what do we have? We have branches. B-R-A-N-C-H-E-S, branches. And after the branches, what do you have? Leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S, leaves. Very good. And after the leaves, what do we have? We have flowers, F-L-O-W-E-R-S. And we also have fruit, the flower which grows into the fruit. So this is the whole thing that is present in the shoot system. And the part that remains under the soil is the root system. So let's also read about the root system. The root is the part of the plant which remains under the ground. The roots have tiny hair-like branches. These fix the plant firmly in the soil. So what is the root doing? The root is fixing the plant to the ground. Can you imagine a plant without roots? How will it stand on the ground without the roots? It's not possible. So very, very important, and the most important parts of the plant, if anyone asks you, what is your answer? One is above the ground, one is below the ground. And the part above the ground is the shoot system. The part below the ground is the root system. We have understood what all parts we have in the shoot system, that is stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruit. Okay, but of course we don't have a fruit on the rose plant, but if you take a guava plant or if you take a mango tree, if you look at the tree, you have all the parts of the plant visible on the plant or the tree. Of course it's a tree only, mango is a tree. So you understand about the shoot system very well with this example and also with the examples written on the board. Now, when we discuss about the root system, what are present in the root system? We know that it remains under the ground and they have tiny, thin, hair-like branches. Tiny, hair-like branches. So, in this, we have two types of roots. We have two types of roots, and you know what are the names of the roots? Fibrous roots and tap roots. Okay. So now let's again understand the root system properly, because we know what is the root system. Fibrous roots and taproot. So let me draw the fibrous root and the taproot. Okay. So what do you understand from fibrous root? Fiber. The name itself is indicating they are like fiber. So when a number of roots grow from the end of the stem, it is called as the fibrous root. And plants such as grass, onion, wheat and rice, they have the fibrous root. So let me just draw and show you. This is the ground, imagine. So this is your plant. Okay, this is the plant and these are the roots. How are they coming? From one point, there are so many roots coming and these are like fibers. And what are they called? They are called as the fibrous roots. Can you repeat after me? Fibrous roots. The roots that grow, many roots that grow from the end point of the stem. So where is the stem? This is the stem. Where is the end point in the ground? This is the end point. So from there, how the roots are growing? They are growing like fibers. There are so many clusters of roots which are growing from this point and we call them as fibrous roots. So what are the best examples for fibrous roots? Onion. You know onion you eat in the vegetables? And you know the wheat with which we make rotis. The flour of wheat is used for rotis. The rice plants and the grass plants like the sugar cane. All of them have fibrous roots. So you know the function of the fibrous roots. They hold the plant very, very tightly. They hold the plant very tightly to the ground. So even if there is a storm, even if there is a very strong wind, the plant will not move. It will be very, very strong. Okay. And it will also absorb the water from the soil and it will give it to the plant. Now that we will understand in the functions of the roots. Let's understand the tap root now. Okay. So tap roots, when a long main root grows from the end of the stem and many small side roots grow from the main root, it is called tap root. So it has main root as well as the side roots. And where do they grow from? They grow from, these also grow from the end of the stem only. But first a main root will grow and from that side roots will also grow. So if this is the ground level, I have the main root like this. Can you see the main root? And I have the small roots coming from this. The small roots coming out of this. So this is the tap root. Where is the main root? This is the main root. What you're seeing, this is the point from where the tap root is growing. And this is I'm just shading the main root so that you understand what is the main root. So this is the main root and these are the side roots. And now as a whole, what is this root called? The root system is called as the tap root. Okay. And this root also begins at the end of the stem. Let me draw the stem also for your understanding. Okay, this is the stem. And what kind of root it has? Tap root system. So what are the examples for this? Bean, balsam and mustard have tap roots. Mustard is nothing but avalu. Okay, avalu that your mother uses while cooking the food. What are the beans? Beans, we eat lots of beans. We eat kidney beans. We eat soya beans. Otherwise also we eat regular beans. Okay. So these are all the different kinds of tap roots. The plants having the tap roots. So what did we understand from this explanation? We have understood the two kinds of root systems in plants. One is the fibrous root system, other one is the tap root system. So what is the feature of the fibrous root? A group of roots or a cluster of roots start growing from a end point of the stem. You see, this is the stem, and end point of the stem, so many roots will grow. Here you have the taproot system. This also grows from the end of the stem, and a single main root is present, and you have the side roots also present in the. So let's write them as main root. We label them main root and side root. So I want you all to open the reader, and as and when the lesson is going on, when some important drawings are there, you can always draw them. Okay. So this comes to you, when it comes to you as a homework, you can draw it fairly, because when I am explaining, you just have to do a rough figure if you are interested. But in the homework, you have to follow it very nicely, and you have to do the nice drawing of the taproot and the fibrous root. You also have to draw your parts of a plant as your homework, and what all parts you draw in that, the two main parts. Let's revise once again: the shoot system and the root system. So what do you draw in the shoot system? You have to draw the stem, branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. And what do you draw in the root system? You can just draw the roots under the ground. But in the root system, two kinds of root system, we are always drawing the two types of roots, that is the fibrous roots and the tap roots. Very good. So you can just observe a small plant which you are not growing into a pot or into a farm or anything. You can just pull out a small grass plant or any other flower plant, very small one. You can just check the root system of a grass plant. They are like fibers. So you can understand how the fibrous roots start from the point of stem, end point of stem, and how the taproot starts from the point of single point of the stem, and how the main root is in the center and how the side roots are in the sides. So this is about the root system and the shoot system. So we are going to learn about the functions of root in our next class. Okay, but this class you will have to underline the words as I am saying. So just underline the words as I spell them out from page number 122. Get back to your page 122 and underline all the new words. So underline from the first paragraph, you have to underline vegetables, 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 fruits, fruits. Come down to the first paragraph, ground, ground, root, root, shoot, shoot, and all parts of the shoot, branches, you have to underline, stem, flowers, buds, fruits, leaves, of course all parts of the shoot. End of the first paragraph, functions, 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 fibrous root, taproot. Both are new words. Now turn the page. Let's check from this paragraph the examples. So you can underline all the examples. From the fibrous root, you underline wheat, onion, grass, and from the taproot you underline mustard and beans. Okay, so all these new words you're going to write in your copybook with the proper heading and the date mentioned, and you will also complete the drawings of figure 3.1 and figure 3.2. The first one is parts of a plant, the second one is fibrous and the tap roots, and you have to show me the work in your next class. That's wonderful. Clap for the day. Hope you all enjoyed your class and you have learned as how much I wanted you to learn, and I hope you will read the lesson once you watch the video and you underline and do all the work as guided by your teacher. Okay? Good day. Thank you.